Karl,
Yes,
how did you get involved with this?
I was studying journalism, and while I was in school, I was getting ideas for children's picture books. What happened was I ran into a local publisher here in Utah, and he got my first book out, and from there I just kept doing it. My big questions are regarding distribution, not only to the Hispanic market domestically, but also options for distribution internationally. I also thought of one other question, if you have time. I find that when I do speaking engagements at libraries and schools, that helps my sales. And so I'm wondering if you have any insights about public speaking and getting gigs and sales that way.
Yeah, I think first, if you can reach out and find the right kind of distribution, the gist of it is, one, of course, is Speakers Bureau. But let's think outside the box for a moment. And what I call the 4 principles of smart marketing, the second principle is think big, because big ideas have potential for growth. Small ideas are very hard to do anything with. You can always trim a big idea down, but there isn't much you can do with a small idea.
Right.
It would be an interesting thing to perhaps have church, youth organizations, and others hire you to put on a workshop, parent-child workshop or a parent workshop. Here's an opportunity to help so that you help your child.
Absolutely.
Secondly, be able to be bilingual, which is going to help them in getting jobs. It is going to make for a stronger community. And find out where the Utah State Library Association is and say, would they be interested in working with you to create programs to bring children into library? Not going in at this stage of selling them on something, but saying, look, I know there's this problem out there. I know I have part of the solution. Would you like to sit down and give me some advice on how this might benefit your organization and the public that I'm trying to reach out to? You also might want to look and see what you can do and network around Salt Lake City area. You might want to talk to the officials at the senior level management of the school. They may have connections around the United States or around the world. And if you're active in the Mormon church, talking to a leader and asking them, how could this help the church, help the public? And you don't know who they know who may not be Mormon. You're not asking for a commitment. You're asking for their wisdom. And it works. It really does. Now, and I know this is going to sound dumb, is the Mormon religion international or just domestic?
Actually, there's more Mormons outside the U.S. than in the U.S.
Then you have an international network to find the foreign contacts you're looking for because you have that connection. And, you know, the key to it is you just let people know what you're doing, what you're looking for. You're not asking for any financial commitment. You're asking for wisdom, guidance. You know, I recognize you have connections I don't have. I really want to force you to think outside the box.
Right.
You have more power than I think you realize. You have 45 years that you have experience. I hope that's of some help.
It is. It's very helpful. I appreciate the mind-expanding ideas here.